morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. I suggest you clean that up so you're going to have a great day today. Remember, we do not have tomorrow. It's gone, and we're not promised anything. All we have is today. So what are we going to do with it? I'm going to go over the list of all the things that control us. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people-pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, sexually, abusing one another, and you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about your quiet suffering, whatever that may be, and you think that there's no way out. So let's come up with some solutions. Everybody quietly suffers, and let's make some peace of it. Let's set some goals of what we can change, what we can't change. So it could be a job. How could you make this job much better until you find another job? If you're not happy with it, I suggest each day you put a little time into looking for something differently for you. But if you don't put that time out daily to look for something, see, once you put it out to the universe, that job is going to come. That person is going to come. It could be a relationship. It could be a job. It could be taking care of a loved one. Whatever it is you quietly are wishing for, start working on that. Put it out there. Start letting people know what you're looking for. When you meet people, have a conversation. This is what I'm looking for, because people know people, people know people, people know people. And don't ever assume that you think you know when there are other people out there that have the answers, have the people for you. Isolation and staying quiet, you're going nowhere fast. So what I'm going to suggest is get out of your comfort zone. You don't have to continuously suffer quietly. Start letting people in. Put yourself out there. Write some things down. Write up a game plan and work on this, even if it's 15 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day, a half hour a day. You will get whatever it is that you want. And again, put it out there. Make phone calls. Go to places where you normally don't go to meet people. Speak to different people, strangers. It's amazing what strangers will do for you when you open up. So again, people love to help other people. There's always somebody out there looking for somebody like you for whatever it is that they need, and the rest will follow. Remember, if you put it out there, and there's something about writing it down, what it is that you need to do, and write down a game plan and put it into fruition, and watch how miraculously things start to work. But if you don't make a conscious effort and put your attention on it, it's not going to happen. Again, whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you need to let go of, whatever it is that you need to have happen, put your attention on it, and next thing you know, everything will start falling into place. And you start doing this with other things. Once you learn how to do this and master this, and remember, all we have is today. So make the best of your day and balance. Not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you get in return. The goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be natural, or else our head gets backed up. So when you have an attitude, remember, be attitude. Bring in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. Let go of that control and you will be happy. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you could give yourself. Remember, behind every breakdown, there is a breakthrough around the corner. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world. Doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you smooth talkers, manipulators, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying from Michael Singer. Spirituality begins when you decide you will never stop trying. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond no matter what it takes. It's an infinite journey based upon going beyond yourself every minute of every day for the rest of your life. If you're truly going beyond, you're always at your limits. You're never back in that comfort zone. A spiritual being feels as though they're always against the edge and they're constantly being pushed through it. One should view their spiritual work as learning to live life without stress, problems, fear, and melodrama. This path of using life to evolve, spirituality is truly the highest path. Trust the process. The spiritual journey is one of constant transformation. To grow, you must give up the struggle to remain the same and learn to embrace change. Discipline is freedom. The undisciplined mind is like an elephant. If left to blunder around, out of control, it will wreak havoc. Confront the difficult while it's still easy. Accomplish the great tasks by a series of small acts. You must go through the darkest night in order to get to the infinite light. What we call darkness is really the blockage of light. Eventually, you realize that it cannot actually hurt you to go beyond your psychological limits. If you're willing to just stand there at the edge and walk through it and go beyond and get uncomfortable, it's okay to get uncomfortable and break through that wall. Imagine the peace that you could experience if you weren't constantly creating and defending your false self. You are worth it. All right, Michael Singer. Okay, I'm going to read a little part from my book. We're page 75. It's the fourth paragraph. Still, this is your awakening. And you learn to deal with the evil in its most primal state, the ego. You learn that negative feelings such as anger, envy, and resentment must be understood and redirected, or they will suffocate the life out of you and poison the universe that surrounds you. You learn to admit when you are wrong and to build bridges instead of walls. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That whole paragraph is just amazing. Ego. Easing greatness out, easing good out, easing God out, however you want to look at it, the ego, it's a life destroyer. And what's funny is when you're in your ego, you think you're badass, you think you have it going on, you think you're Mr. Wonderful, Mrs. Beautiful, Mrs. Great, and it's so deceiving and it's so lying, and that suffocate the hell out of you when you operate on ego and not admitting when you're wrong. And this is where the narcissism comes in, when you can't look in the mirror and admit your faults, and all you do is just blame the hell out of everybody around you. So whoever you are, man, woman, it's time to start looking in the mirror, getting honest. And remember, it takes two people to go to war, and that's the bottom line. You have to look in that mirror. You have to get honest. You have to trust and realize nothing is going to change until you make that decision that it's you are the problem. You are the one that has to make that stand. And remember, when you don't forgive and you build walls and not bridges, you're just going to be alone for the rest of your life. You could be right all you want in your head, but nobody wants to be around you. It's poison, and that poison, and you get worse and worse and worse. And next thing you know, your whole life is destroyed. So you do have an answer. All you have to do is get honest, look in the mirror, get some help, reach out. It is the greatest gift you can give yourself. And here's the good news. Nobody on earth is going to make you happy but you and your higher power, somebody to work with you and to get honest. Once you start taking charge of your life, the gifts just keep on giving. You can have whatever you want to accomplish if you're willing to do the work and be realistic. And remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much. If anything, balance is most important. Do one of these things for 30 days, and in 1 year, you won't even recognize yourself. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today, be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. It's always about fear. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. You cannot do it alone. We always lie to ourselves. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day you do not want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean, and the rest will follow. Remember, you can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my books. If you want to learn about my services, lifeinharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services with you. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that round, colorful button that says L and hit subscribe. And remember, I want you to start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. Please, there's order into receiving all this information. It could be extremely overwhelming. And remember, give it to everybody you love and respect. We can all win together. And remember, I want you to have a sublime day today. And thank you for listening.